When you hear the word robot, so what's come to your mind? What kind of machine or what kind of device do you think it look like? Most of the famous image of the robot mostly is something like this. It's robot arm, something like have an end effector that can take something, make some task, and it's almost famous that to see these things in the factories. But recently we start seeing different kind of devices or machines that looks very different to each other, doing different tasks from cleaning, from flying, sometimes inspecting, talking to people. So those are calling the service robot. Hello everyone, and today we're going to talk about a different kind of robot which is called the service robot. And we are going to get some information and how this kind of robot are started. Going back to history, we know that robots have started at the end of the 1950s. It started with Unamid robot, which have been installed in the factories in the US. Then it came to Japan in the 60s. And from that time, robot had been implemented in so many industrial applications. Mostly it has been used in automotive industry. After that, of course, it moved to other kind of electronics industries and heavy industries, metal industries and chemical industries. So mostly the robot mostly has been linked to the industrial, so that's why it's called industrial robot. But after that, with the development, we have seen robot going to different kind of applications such as medical and service robot, entertainment. So to split between the industrial and non-industrial application, we start calling any kind of robot that is not used in the industry as service robot. At the beginning of this centuries, we start seeing robots such as like Honda's robot that looks like a humanoid robot. Also has been used for entertainment. There are a lot of robots similar to the Honda robot, Ashimo. So the most important sector that the robot has been going on, which is entertainment. But in the last decade, we start seeing robot going in different application, mostly, especially like clean robot. The first one was iRobot, which was developed by an American company. So it's a clean robot that can be used inside the house, so for domestic use. But recently we start seeing robot similar to the clean robot, but much bigger. So much bigger clean robot outside. And also we start seeing service robot used for logistic and delivery system, mostly inside warehouses or inside factories. The biggest application now for service robot is the logistic sector, because those considered to be very easy. Mostly in warehouses, it's very easy to develop this kind of robot. It's mostly like how to follow a line or maybe going from point to point. And mostly in warehouses, people could be trained to use those robots. Now we start seeing robot in in restaurant and in malls, interacting with people. Those are a little bit difficult. It needs, because have to interact with people which are not trained to deal with this kind of technology. But with the use of artificial intelligence and like big data system, these things are getting more developed and is going to interact in more application. So we're expecting to see a lot of robot especially service robot, going to many sectors such as like delivery, agriculture, medical, search and rescue, and many more. I hope you have enjoyed this talk, and see you again. Thank you for watching.